Tommy Boy. Well, because they're like that. That's not you. That can go downstairs. Diggy diggy diggy. Chat settings. Live chat. What up, laid off Pete? What up, BNA? I just crawled out from under a truck right now. I've been working on one for a couple hours and spaced out the time here. What is this? Merry Christmas. Good evening, Kelly. I was gonna show Mrs. Darkwater, but she about had a heart attack. I do have black spots under my eyes. Yeah, I was trying to change a shackle out of a truck right now that was broken outside on the cold concrete. What up, guys? This will be a quick live tonight. Today was Tuesday. So either I can go down to the knife room and we can talk, or you guys can watch me tie a fishing rod here. Getting ready to tie on here. So that's what's going on over here. Over here. There. I should probably make coffee. Is there water? I'll come back up. How you guys doing today? This evening, I guess, would be the proper terminology. What'd you guys carry today? Let me know. When I turn on the light. Goodness. There we go. What up, cookies? Cookie? Reminds me of Men of Honor. Okay. What up, Dewey? How you doing? All right. Let's see. Black. I got to send out some trays. Dewey, were you asking about a tray? Did you want a tray? The OD green one still? Uh, as soon as I get off the live tonight, I'm going to ship those. So if any of you guys wanted the RT or an RTB tray, and that is not what we're talking about here. Move it. All right. It's dangerous. No, not really dangerous. Here you are. So if you want this, I will get it packaged up right now. Where is my packaging? All right. So Mind of Milton, what's up? How you doing? I forgot it was Tuesday. I forgot it was Tuesday too, guys. So that's kind of, I was underneath the truck just a little bit ago, like a few minutes ago, trying to take a shackle that had busted, the rear shackle. This one is, Dewey, were you saying green? Because if that's the one, I will package this up for you right now. And you know what? We'll throw an RTB sticker in there since that's an RTB tray. Sticker. I'm very particular about these. Okay. Okay. Make sure it's nice and tight like a toiga. Okay. Even the pack, yeah, you, I do. I so my whole idea with this packaging, um, Milton, is I want you to feel like you're getting a package of sunshine. Um, so nice sunrise or sunset, little yellow, little orange, but just making it happy. That's why I've always used this orange and yellow. Just seems happy. So, all right. So Dewey, let me get. There we go. All right. So yeah, on these are 20 bucks. So five it will go to shipping, and then the rest we is going to go to restoring the bond. So any of these parts trays that you guys purchase, the proceeds, other than the $5 shipping, which that's what it costs to send these to you guys, will go to RTB. I'm trying to do kind of like a mass fundraiser for RTB. Totaling in donations this year, we're sitting about 65 bucks. I'd like to really get that up. So that's where Jim Cox and I came up with these, and I think they're awesome. So Tristan, if you want one of these, I think you were saying orange, Tristan. So you guys have my PayPal, 20 bucks, and like I said, the breakdown is I'm just going to donate the filament, so I don't care about that and the packaging, and then the rest will go to RTB. So. And there is basically limited to whatever color that you want. I got teal, I got orange. We can do solids. Um, did I have another black one? Yeah, all black. So whatever floats your boat. This one is sold just before the live stream. Okay, so what up, Cliff? How you doing? Oh man, I missed a lot of messages. Sorry, guys. So yeah, and again, all these we're just trying to raise money for restoring the bond for next year's hunts, and anything that you guys do, or if you even if you just want to donate, this is the donation. Quick link is you just text RTB to 44321 on your cell phone, and it'll bring you to the donation link. I know I don't talk about it enough, and that's the whole reason I do this channel is for to raise awareness for restoring the bond. And so I need to do a lot better about talking about it. So you're going to hear about it a lot more on this channel. And if you guys aren't following Restoring the Bond on Instagram, I would definitely appreciate you check it out. Um, this guy's name is, give me 1 second. Okay, there we are. Kevin C. Cool. All right, so available right now, we have these three. I am going to be making some more OD green. I'm going to be making electric green and black. Uh, hey, where's my little hand at? That's odd. Oh, I see it. So here's one of the other colors. We got the little Italian hand. Very nice. Okay. I don't know. This thing just made me laugh when we printed this. So, anyways, yes. yeah, so whatever colors you guys want, let me know, and we'll get those rocking and rolling. Kelly, did I send you guys a tray? I can't remember. Oh yeah, because we did the giveaways. Did you guys get those? That's what it was, the giveaways. So, all right, why do I have screws in there? Why? What was that for? Oh, I remember. Okay. So I found out that if you bead blast crystal tie, the crystal goes away. So glad I didn't do it on the scales. All right, we'll put that back in there. Oh geez. Oh gee. Oh gee. Robin Dallum, how you doing? So yeah, I highly recommend using trays. You don't have to use mine. I would prefer you to because that helps my organization out. But using a parts tray when you're doing this stuff because it's those tiny the little pieces that get lost. So you're pulling a screw out, drop it in a bin, or you're doing one side. I do my pivot and then the screws that are on that side in one. The next side, I'll put them there. Any other hardware I put here, I put my clip and the clip screws in this one. And then you can have your scales and everything in your main tray. So that's how I use these. You can use them however you want. So dra- the clip bear here for your enjoyment. Yes, Brian got his blue tray. I made a video, just haven't uploaded it yet. I wanted to get more information from you about RTB so I can give the information. So basically, redo the video. So yeah, if any of you guys want one of these, let me know, and I'll package it up tonight. Or if you have a custom color in mind, say you wanted like flat dark earth. I have OD green in the bin right now, and I see that my son printed something while I was outside working today. I have a lot of stuff to pick up, as you can tell. All right. What do we got in here? Oh, he printed Halo armor. Look at this guy just using all the filament that he wants. Oh gosh. All right, so little butt plug here. Get rid of that. Uh, that is a joke. That is not what it is, by the way. Boy, there's been some plastic printed in here. I do like this OD green though. It looks good. I'd say it's more olive than olive drab, but still looks really good. Just got one last week. Been going crazy with it. Who was using up all the filament? Tiger Claw? No, Corn Dog, but also Corn Dog threw 300 down to buy this. So he was actually the driving factor why we bought it. So if he uses a little filament for fun things, I don't care. All right. Come on. Gotta have sticky fingers. Not stinky, sticky. My grandpa always used to say when we were kids, if you go to bed with an itchy an itchy butt, you wake up with a stinky finger. He always used to say that, and I just, what do you mean, Grandpa? Now I get it as an adult. All right. So yeah, it looks like we got some Master Chief. Oop, focus. Master Chief's helmet right there. It does look pretty good. Hmm. Sub G Man, what up, Henry G? All right. Move all these tools. I don't know. So whoever tonight, uh, should we? I want to give away some of these trays too. But on the same note, if I'm trying to raise money, what's the incentive of buying one if you can win one for free? I guess I didn't think that one through last week, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. Time to shave the mustache. My wife's getting tired of it. But let's see here. Robinski, G Man, Lego, Mishy, hug me, you beautiful fart knocker. There is Lego, my ego. There's so much, so many terms of endearment in here. All right, is this trash? The trash is. My future's so bright. I probably should degrease my screen. I don't need those little towers. All right, give me 1 second. Let me turn this sucker around. Maybe I can do that without breaking something. Maybe. All right. Man, I got a bunch of metal shavings in my ears tonight. Hey, was not good. What is that thing right there? Thumbprints give you character, Darky. Hello, Darky. Hello, Robo. Mr. Robo. All right. I'm going to move this around. I'm going to put you guys on the stand for a second. You guys can look at the awesome ceiling. Just kidding. All right. Give me 30 seconds so I can swap this around. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Can we do this safely? I guess that's the first question. That's a lot of poop. A lot of poop. Okay. That's close. All right. Okay, time to lift. Is that tight? I guess so. Then you move this. All right. All right, I think I got it straight. I don't know what that is. So I moved it around. We're gonna, must be parts. Who knows? Rubber feet. What up, Mick Ranger? DeGoose, how you doing? Safety is for people who still have all their digits. Oh, Lord. Fred the Lug, what's going on? Going back up here. Someone buys one, then wins one. They will have two. That's right. So, does anybody in here want to know what restoring the bond is all about? I guess that's one thing I should probably tell people if you don't know why I keep promoting restoring the bond. That could be a factor in many things. My tools. What is that? Jim, you did good on that design, by the way. I didn't get a thank you publicly, but yeah, those turned out wonderful. At least that's what I'm telling myself. No wonder you didn't answer your phone. Didn't know I had a call. Good evening, stopping by while at work. What's up, KGI? Yes, plus I was going to pull up the website with information before I redid the video. Well, my website's still not up. The problem is when you got someone that's gonna do your website and donates a lot of the portions to it, you're kind of on their timeline. And unfortunately, these guys have been like 7 months into this process. And it kind of, at some point, are just like, do we just pay for a website and pay someone full price that's going to do it and get it done in a couple days versus 6 months? I don't know. Live from the Thunder Jug. Ooh, that's awesome. The desire to know more intensifies. Phone down! Phone down! There we go. Sorry, guys. 22 people in here. All right, let me get this in here and I will start talking. Okay. Cool. Now I got our little US generally toolbox for the parts. Tools. Cool tools. And I don't know what some of the stuff that came with it, but we're going to just stick those here. Not sure. Little cute little Allen wrench that comes with it. Of course, you got to have a billion Bamboo Lab stickers. Extra nozzle. That here. Huh. There's some extra screws. That's never good. Okay. I think that looks good. I know I have some more nozzles somewhere. Wixco. Pexaton. All right. Smoosh the video. Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you like the video. Helps. Or at least they tell me it helps. Smash that like button. Maybe this toolbox is too small for all these extra parts. Maybe. Maybe she was born with it. Yes, Kelly. Okay. All right. There we go. We got all the beautiful parts in there. Just need to put my janky leg. What's that janky leg? Let's see here. Because this is so even. There we go. All right, I think we should be good there now. Quick start. Maybe I'll put that in the top here. Cool. All right, so kind of matches. Kind of matches. I just got to put everything away again. Shame on me. Oh, we can deal with this junk later. Sorry, y'all. Terrence Funderburg, how you doing? Hey, it's the Johnsons. How are you? Sent you a personal message on GF Live, and you have a minute. Yes, Kelly, I would. I did see that as I was holding the phone because I forgot to turn off messages. Yep. So, anyway, so Restoring the Bond is my disabled veteran nonprofit organization. And it was my dream for the last decade to do my own nonprofit for disabled vets and take them out on life changing big game hunts. And it is good for veterans to get out of their comfort zone. This coming from an actual veteran and get out and experience nature, experience things, and just forge friendships and have do some adventure. And I found that every time we did one of these hunts, um, that it just completely changed the outlook of the person that we were taking. So um, I just knew that I wanted to do my own, um, and solely focus on veterans. And it's that's how it blossomed. So Restoring the Bond, RTB, in military vernacular, RTB generally stands. Let's use this one. RTB generally stands for return to base, and that invokes feelings of anywhere from mission accomplished to returning back safely, or returning back to a safe point. And so I thought that that acronym worked really well for what I wanted, except for we don't ours doesn't stand for return to base, it stands for restoring the bond. And that bond that I'm talking about for RTB is first and foremost restoring the bond with God. We are faith based, or at least that's the way we live our lives. And we want that evident through the way we treat people and the way we uplift and respect our veterans that come here, and just be a light to the vets that come out. So, first and foremost, restoring the bond with God, restoring the bond with other veterans that may be out there with them. I'm a veteran. One of the other guides is a veteran, and so just getting out there and meeting new people. Or if we do group hunts, it'll be mini veterans and creating bonds that way. Restoring the bond with nature, getting out there, getting out into the great outdoors, get out of the concrete jungle, breathe some fresh air without smog, and just enjoy God's creation. And then, last but certainly not least, is restoring the bond with their family, or the person that they bring out there, because they're able to bring with someone out there with them. And think post deployment, reconnecting with your family, reconnecting with your spouse. Um, so that is like that is our vision for restoring the bond, and that's why we have like a four-pronged approach here with that. So anyways, that is what RTB is about. We want it to grow. Eventually, when we get big enough, we want to open it up to first responders who are injured in the line of duty. And that is one of our goals. So, or actually it's a major goal of why we want to do that. So anyways, that's a little bit about what RTB is about. It clearly I could talk about this all night, but just want to give you an indication of why it is important for us to fundraise, because it costs a lot. It costs a lot to bring veterans out. It costs a lot to hunt. It costs a lot to do processing and all that stuff and send them back home. So but everything that is spent here, all the profits go to RTB. I don't take any salary. We don't pay our guides. I pay them out of my pocket with, things like really sweet knives. And they do it. They would do it for free anyways because it is a wonderful experience for all. So, anyways, that's a little bit about um, restoring the bond. Hopefully, you guys caught all that. I see I went down like 20 people watching, talking about it, and I guess it is what it is, right? So, anyways, you got anybody have any questions about it? Mr. Robo Stevo, Funny Burger reminds me of the girl in high school nickname for me. Okay, well, I'd say I'm done pushing these for the night, but yeah, $20 shipped. And like I said, five of it will go to shipping, but the other 15 will go directly to restoring the bond. It's helping out a wonderful organization, something that I pour my heart and soul into, and will definitely help to change a life of a veteran. And I do at least 3 to 5 a year. So, if we get bigger, we would like to do it considerably more veterans. So you're right. The important people leave. I think there's a lot of bots that float through these channels. However that works, I don't know much about that, but I just see that you'll drop like 20 real quick, and that just doesn't seem like coincidental. But I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist. So, but as a conspiracy theorist, I'm tired of being right all the time. So what do you call those things? Are you talking? Well, clearly this is the only thing in the photo right now. These are parts trays, and you're disassembling a pocket knife or a firearm or whatever. You want to put your small parts and springs. Um, say that's a screw. Put your screws on one side in a slot, etc. I mean, I guess we can disassemble a knife and just kind of show you what I'm doing with this using projectiles or sharps tray here. Tristan, you wanted this tray, right? The orange one. This is Jim Cox's dang near perfect rendition of a Fenrir scale. So Comperosi. Howdy. Those are nifty. So, anyways, yeah, if you guys want one of these trays, that would be awesome. Again, it supports restoring the bond, and it goes for a good cause. So, it's only $20, and see how much you get. It's like the super size of the fries. Okay, I was experimenting with the infill and top fill patterns, and so the RTB looks a little bit different on your fill depending on how we did this. I liked the circular here because it makes it look like there's a sun and kind of crazy to see. But I feel like this one did a much more tight surface for everything. So I'll probably roll with this one from now on. But they all look good. But it's just me being nitpicky. So yeah, $20. Send me PayPal, darkwateractual@gmail.com if one of my mods want to post that. And I will get you a tray out tomorrow. So, who somebody won? I don't know. I can't even think straight. I know I sent those out the next day. So yeah, if one of the mods would post my email on there, if you send that um, PayPal, then the rest will be donated directly to RTB. How do we pay for it? I don't think I can type well I am streaming. So Jim or I don't know, Brown Sugar, somebody, one of you guys put my email in there. I thought I saw Stacy on the road. Oh, I better plug in my phone. All right. So what did we talk about last week? I felt like there was so much that I wanted to say, and then I didn't. Did I? Did I not? I don't even remember. Almost didn't go live tonight because I was under a truck. So what is RTB? Seriously? We just went through that KGI. We just talked about that for 10 minutes what RTB was. Oh my lord. So I think Ronnie, we talked about that on the phone. I run a disabled veteran nonprofit organization that focuses on taking veterans on big game hunts. For now, we will expand into more family oriented things once we get a lot bigger. So we would like to do pack trips, fishing, horseback riding, or if a veteran just wants to come out and read a book in the wonderful mountain air, then that's up to them. So I'm at work. I can't listen. it RTB Fed Harrison with a huge channel donation. Thank you so much, Mr. Harrison. And if I'm pretty sure I told you already, but it was wonderful getting to hang out with you even for a little bit at Blade Show this year. Again, that means a lot to me that you guys would come up and introduce yourselves and want to hang out. That means a lot. And huge, huge, huge channel donation. And let me read that again. RTB fund. And I will ask that if you guys donate, if you want to donate directly to RTB, to use this right here, because this will be directly to restoring the bond. I am trying to figure out if we can do a PayPal for direct donation to RTB. I just got to figure the little details out. I was hoping my treasurer would do that. So um, I'm out of that. What do you call it? The loop on there. What up, Marco? How you doing? There it is. KGI darkwateractual at gmail.com is my PayPal. If you guys want one of the trays, uh, Fed Harrison, would you like one of these parts trays? If so, let me know what color. Because you donated, I want to give you something. So, oh Lord, um, Rodney, also with a huge channel donation. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, like I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Um, thank you guys. I Can I get an order of these trays with the Kodiak bear claw made in them? I am sure you can. You would have to get Jim Cox to uh, do the tray, but I'd have no problem printing those for you. We just gotta, work out something on there. However that's up to Jim. If Jim does that, all that will go to Jim. So I'll let him handle that directly. Jim, are you cool with that? If you're cool with that, Jim, I'll do it. You just let me know. What up, Chef Rocky? Yeah, kindness is yep. So still want my stuff. I still want my thumb studs though. All right. Rodney, what color of trade did I send you it, or I don't remember what you asked for, but I will get that out with those with that. So thank you guys so much for the channel donations. That means again more than you can imagine. Thank you so much. Still want my thumb studs though. Um, I lost my train of thought. Rodney, what color of tray did you want? And Fed Harrison, what color of tray do you want? And if I don't have it, I can. I probably have it in a box somewhere. If I have clean artwork, I can take a look at how much work should be involved. I am not a graphic artist. Okay. Well, I'll let Kodiak Edge deal with you on that. But Jim, if we do that, I want the you to get the proceeds for the design and all that. So that would be tremendous. Hexton. Okay, that's. Oh, so I had a request from a channel member, and her daughter wanted a custom Pexton done. I don't have a laser. One of my really good friends does, and I just wanted to show off this. It kind of looks like a blob when it's 50 feet away. It is definitely not Darkwater. Actually, I'll give it to Mick Ranger. Oh, okay. Thank you, Fed. Mick, you let me know what color you'd like. But look at the look at my nasty fingernail. Look at that. Look at the detail on that tank. It was either he said either an M1 A1 Abrams or a Sherman. I went with Sherman because I like the Sherman. And then he wanted a tank firing in the bullet to be on the blade. And at that angle, I straightened it up, and it would have been in the hole. But I got it just on the other side and did a tank sabo. And you can see the little where's my finger at? You can see the little band right there on the front end of that sabo. And yeah, so that's it. That's the tank round from a Sherman. And I thought that was absolutely awesome. So if any of you guys want any of that too, um, he is very reasonable. $10 to do that uh, for the lasering, and I mean that is just phenomenal. The amount of detail that's in there. He's like, "Oh man, it'll work." I was like, "Okay." All right. So, anyways, yeah, that was super cool, super fun little project for a gift for Christmas. So, I do need to get a laser, but I want to get my Anno stuff down first. But hey, fun times. Um, any color is fine, and thank you. I already read that. Sorry about that. Mick Ranger, Merry Christmas. Yeah, let me know what you guys carried today. Um, I carried. Where did it go? There it is. I carried mostly this artisan. I think it's like the budget Revel, and it's that flat scale, and it has AR RPM 9 steel. Now I had the premium version of this, and it has really contoured scales and magnet cut, and I believe Rodney has that now. And anyways, Rodney, if you would disassemble your big one sometime in the next few weeks, send me a picture of the blade, and I just wanted to see if you think that these would be compatible, because if so, I'm going to order uh, an S90V blade from Artisan and put it on these flat milled tie scales, because these are fantastic. Um, I really like this. This is such a good knife, and I'm not a huge fan of the RPM 9 steel, but if I'm able to put an S90V or Magna Cut blade on here, this would be a awesome son of a gun. No, this one is not the S90V. This one is, again, this is the part number. This is, I think, our website exclusive of theirs, 1867P. And I think it's like their mid tier Revel. So, yeah, Chef Rocky, how are things going out in your neck of the woods? Rotato chip. I carried my Buck Custom Shop black carbon fiber Spitfire 722 and a Camelus Bone R1169 Trapper. Roger that. Artisan usually makes S90V on their premiums. I haven't seen Magna Cut. Yeah, they had an exclusive 200-piece run of Magna Cut Revels, and it was pretty awesome. I had it. Now Rodney has it. Cool. Donated on IG. Donated on IG. Donated on IG. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, just had to check my messages there and see if I missed anything. I'm not sure. Cool. Donated on Instagram. Were you talking to me, Terrence? What up, Loki? How you doing? Brown Sugar. Carried my KB Venom. Oh man, I want a Venom so bad. I want a Venom. Maybe when I get paid from YouTube this month, that's what I can pretty much afford is a Venom. So, yeah, that Venom looks awesome. I thought the what's the bigger version of it? The Best Tech. Um, I liked the way it looked. I love the way the Venom looks. So, oh yes, this right here is Give Lively, is what this brings up, a Give Lively donation page. So if you text the letters RTB and then in your telephone number slot, you put 44-321, it'll bring up a donation link for Restoring the Bond. That's why I always have this out right here. Oh, the Taipan. Yes, it was the Taipan. The Venom to me looks way better than the Taipan. And James Lowe, I'm sorry, don't mean to. I'm not trying to offend you on this. I just like the look of the Venom better for me personally. Um, I have a lot of Mr. Lowe's designs, and they're out there and out there in a good way. But I'm really thinking this one's my favorite one so far, even though it's so. I mean, this is a monster. So this one, I Zerhone the scales and then left all the rest that dark acid wash, and I thought it just provided just enough contrast to just make it light up. So I'm doing all right. I got myself Kaiser Mini Therium on a secondhand market as my own Christmas gift. Mini Therium's cool. What up, Burkles? Did I not see you, Burkles? Hey, Burkles, I need also your PayPal. If you could text me your PayPal, Burkles, so I could pay you for those scales. That would be awesome. If you want to buy a Restoring the Bond tray, make sure to email Darkwater, darkwateractual@gmail.com, or PayPal me and email me with your, or DM me with your shipping info if I've never shipped anything to you. If I've shipped something with you, I'll have it. So just got in. LOL. Okay, good. Dang, KB is going nuts with their pricing on the crystal tie. I'm waiting on the IRE V2 drop. Yeah, I think Rodney was looking for the IRE as well. So yucky, yucky. I need coffee. See this? This is unsatisfactory. I got to do better. Do better for yourself, okay? Do better. All right. Knife. A knife. Should we do it that way? All right. So yeah, this is what I got available. Um, at the moment, no, I have a black one too right here. So any of these colors are available. If you want one, I will get it in the mail. I did keep a teal one for myself, as you could tell. That is my color. So I know KGI needs one sometime in January, according to the owner. Oh, I just read. Yeah, the IRV2. Yeah, that's definitely one that Rodney's looking at getting. All right, so this one's got to get shipped. put it in a package. Here we are. Ship. Oh man, it is such a mess down here. I don't like all this mess. Sergeant Major is going to be upset. I got a replacement Duron in today because the other one broke, believe it or not. I do believe it, but One Track Mind. Who's dropping the ire? Yeah. Yeah, Rodney, One Track Mind ire. You were saying you wanted that one. Oh, cool. A knife community that I've never heard of. Nice. What's your favorite knife model if you've had to choose one or two? That is actually very hard to choose what your favorite knife model is. There is so many good knife, as you know. Um, I mean, I can just show you my top shelf right now. Uh, is it all inclusive? Not really, but this is what I have in my top shelf drawer. Man, look how trashy it is here right now. Eh. I mean, you got a CKF Evo, Mini Nova, Berg Blade Slim, Channel Gift Gecko, awesome. And then we have why can't I think of Bober Blades, the Fifth Element, an OG, um, Quiet Carry Drift with the thumb hole. And then, of course, you can't forget about Monterey Bay Knives, either the Sea Otter or what in the world? I forgot what he called this one. It'll hit me in just a second. La 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 la. Hey hey hey. My knife model is the large Inkosi. The second is the Zahn. So you're a CRK fan, clearly. If you had to pick one model, if you had to pick, maybe what's your favorite knife you own, if that is easier. I really don't have an absolute, just like, oh gosh, I got to pick this one up every day. If it was to a Hellenbach knife, I think I said it last week or the week before, it would be the Chris Reeves, uh, the Pacific, wherever I stuff that thing at. Oh, geez. Oh, gee. So something like this. So, but I enjoy pocket knives. There's a couple in here, and pocket knives, pocket knives. I just caught myself being silly. Uriah Lost. It's a good name. I like Uriah. All right, let me put this back in the cradle. It looks a lot cleaner when it's just that area. A lot more organized. Okay. I need to hurry up and get me a titanium something or other so Darky can do his thing on it. Hey, I'll definitely will. You know that. Love the Pacific. Great Harsey Reeve collab. Hey, Mick. Yeah, I can't remember about what year. I think it was like '07 or '08. I thought was the first time I saw it, and then I saw the price. And I was like, oh, things escalated very quickly. But then I finally got one or was able to find one, and yeah, I mean that's a permanent in my collection. So if I had one pocket knife to just grab every day that I've enjoyed a lot, um, I'd have to say that this year has kind of been my year for the Jaeger. I don't know why I like this knife so much. It is fun to flip. It sounds ridiculously good. It's pretty, if you can say that about a pocket knife. Easy to sharpen, and it is wicked thin. Not that it's going to show up on my camera, but hey, Dark, sorry I haven't had my proto just figured out. Be better to send it after the holidays. Loki, no worries. Also, I saw you posted that purple Veritas the other day. I love it. Thank you for posting it. Inkosi and OD Green just joined the rest of my CRK family. 4 now. That's awesome. But I love the Jaeger. Definitely love the Jaeger. I guess I'd have to narrow it down by lock style, which still that would be very hard. What up, Douglas Wagner? And then also the awesome Tequila Sunrise Blackout Jaeger. And I just think this one looks ridiculously good as well. And of course, that's my black anno on there. And then the black hardware, or at least the backspacer and clip and pivot rings, are Zerk. So they are zirconium. Grizzled Bear celebrating 11 months with the Anchor Crew. He says, how's everybody doing? So, yes, again, thank you so much, Rodney and Fed Harrison, for the awesome donations for restoring the bond. Um, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So, what do you guys think of the Jaeger? Would you guys own a Jaeger? I know it's like a hit or miss whether people like it or not. Um, I carried my October a lot this week. Actually, I took it with me to drill this weekend, and I know I heard people saying, "Oh, it's so ugly uh, online," but everybody that held it in person over the weekend was like, "Man, that is such a good knife." Uh, Maybe I'm just crazy, but man, this thing is super nice. You like your Jaeger, but I like yours more. Why? 1 year with the Anchor Crew is Mick Ranger. Oh man, 1 year. Mick, you better decide what color you want. That is awesome. My first 1 year anniversary. That's awesome. Hey, would you stuff that back in the corner? This? Yep. And you see what I did here? I moved that corner. Back there, where it was at. No, you got to turn it around. Let's see here. Cords go to the back. Coat. Chef Rocky, 9 months. I love you too. Oh, love to you and yours. I'm cold. Yeah, it was cold out here tonight, but um, I was able outside to be under the vehicle in Wyoming in December. That's a first. One knife, probably my Wolverine, says Rodney. Terrence says that Jaeger is a sweet looking knife, looks super slicey. I did. I want to see it done. I'm going to pause or mute the channel for 1 minute on here. I got to ask my son something. I like Zerk, but I'm not a huge fan of Jaeger's profile. But I'm also picky about knives I own. Uriah, are you saying I'm not picky? Shame on you. Just kidding. Shame on you. Just kidding. Send Terrence Funderburg sent 5 Darkwater gifted memberships. Marco received a membership. SE Knife Monkey. I want to get those knives you just had in your hand. I want to get one of those knives. Okay, I see what you're saying. I received Robin Dellum, J. Cadden, and K. Mason. Congratulations and thank you so much, Terrence, for gifting 5 Darkwater memberships. Jay says, thank you, Terrence. Any shade of green, he says. Roger that. We'll do, what do you think about lime green? If I could do this green, I have one ready in the pipe to do. So I can do a tray in this green and black if you want. Yeah, we'll do green and black. We'll make it special. Marco says, thank you, brother. So give me 1 second here. right. The artist REEL, and it is a Ray Laconico design. And of course, like any Laconico, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Um, Super amazing action on it. Grizzle Bear, hey hun. Hun, standing short for honey. Hey hun. Hey honey. Hey honey. Oh man. So let's see. I did get a bunch of knives in this week. Hey, how are you, Darkwater and Knife Fam? How you doing? SC Knife Monkey. Moving some canivies out of the way. Well, I need to know what I need to do with this knife here. Like it feels like there's something I just need to do with this, and I just don't know what it is yet. Very cool design. Very, very contoured. But I want to do something with it. I just don't know what. I love the jimping on this though. Love, love, love. It reminds me actually of Chris Reeve jimping a lot. Anyone know the size skiffs I need for a Kaiser Mini Therium? If you look at the skiffs web page, it'll tell you what the Mini Therium carries. Just go under the bearing compatibility index, and it'll tell you. But off the top of my head, no. I had a Mini Therium, and I'm not sure what happened to it, or I think I sold it. Couldn't find it on the list. Well, I know a guy that has one still, and I can ask him to see if he can measure it. But if you have calipers, you can measure it. I mean, that's the one easy thing, I guess. Measure your pivot size and then ice finish. Yeah, yeah. I can't call it ice because one of my apprentices coined the term ice, cracked ice finish. So, um, yeah. Anyways, good times. Good times are to be had, don't you know? All right. This one, Cali Pitters. What? I do love the Militaw though. This one we call the Murder Militaw for good reason. Homer, how you doing? Oofta. Oofta. Ridiculous. Oof. The little skiff measuring tool is nice. You have to measure your pivots and bearings. Jim is referring to this, and it gives you your pivot and bearing sizes. Very handy if you want to order skiffs. The mini Therium that I had, I don't think I could ever get it straight, dead center in the handle. Militaw is so underrated. The big Militaw. Shellac. Yeah, very cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pull out all these black knives and see what we got. Then we got the Pena Mula. The Mula. With that beautiful American Tanto blade on there. You still want the Timascus Militaw. That other knife you had out looks like it wants the front part of the scale to be bronze and some other color on that back part. Yeah, something on there. Do love this Pena. Wicked. Wicked blade. It's wicked smart, yo. Wicked smart. Well, I guess we'll just get these out and play with this one drawer. It's a small drawer. The Tuya Strength in DLC. I want a Timascus Bluff. No, you don't. I've tried to tell you that for the last month. Or polish the front part and anno the rest. Roger that. Ooh, speaking of that, maybe I should reverse tux this. Bead blast this frame all nice and silver, and then have black hardware. Well, I guess that's not black. Yeah, this one's fun. Yeah, definitely like the strength. That's my first integral. And then we got the carbon fiber Poi Kilo Blade tuna. Love it. Still trying to sell my Kunwu Padre. Oh man, yeah, I love this. I don't. A lot of people don't like this tuna. I don't know. I really do. I dig it. I had to put a dark water choil on there though. Gotta have that. Speaking of which, I was like, you know what? What if I put a dark water choil on this Rebel right here? I think that would look hot. What do you guys think? Think that would look awesome. Or trade for a Microtech Ultratech Gen 3 ZBP. This one has a ridiculous action too. Boop. Come on. Just don't want your finger in the way. What else we got in here? Another Tuya. The Tuya Strength. Show me your strengths. Everything's better with a dark water choil. What up, Matt Marr? How you doing, brother? Tomorrow is my birthday. I am going to actually I'm probably just going to work on my son's vehicle tomorrow. That's what I'm doing for my birthday. Definitely love the Tuyas. Well, some of them I love. Some of them are out there, but I definitely love this one. Very cool. The Shaka. Yeah, the Shocker is one heck of a knife. It's like perfect. That one has a dark water choil on it. Hawk Tuya. Matt Maher, are you an Olight owner now? And what do you think? Happy birthday. Both my kids are born in December, and it is always a nightmare of a month. Yeah, I have two kids and myself in December, and my father in law. It's just the way it be sometimes. Yep, definitely doing some wrenching. So, has anybody seen El Cap lately? El Cap Addict. Or if anybody has any contact info with him, let me know. El Cap was wanting these scales for a Delica, and I don't have any of his info. That is something I do not like about CRKs. They make me dislike knives on bearings. They feel almost sloppy compared to washers, just personally. Man, I've had some washer knives that are unreal, to be honest. Yeah, I seen him yesterday on a few chats. Where's Wyoming Adventures? I don't know. I should send her a message and see how she is. Oh man, I forgot this EMP EDC. Look at the jimping on there. More jimping, please. The whole thing is jimping. I love it. Thank you, Mick. And tell him it'll be a homie hookup. $60 for those custom titanium scales. Because I definitely paid about 120 for that setup. So If he wants them, that's a heck of that'll be shipped. So I did get my son a teal mini Dundee and my daughter a pink tulip, both best techs. That's awesome. Did Wyoming have the issue with that other lady doxing her? Docking her. Docking is an interesting term in Wyoming, for sure. Faux show. Speaking of Doc Designs. I still want a i3 T2, but I'll hold on that for now until they come out with a better looking one. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that song stuck in my head. Yeah, there's just something about I love these shapes. Very nice. And that's a factory choice. So they did it right. Good job, Doc. Uh-oh. Yeah, I turn 44 tomorrow, Homer. 44. I see the Colt 45 in two zigzags. Just realize. Yo ho ho. Yo ho. Man, I'm just playing with knives. Do you ever just do that? You just kind of just grab every knife in your collection and just play with it. This is that Sparrow that I cut the gigantic flipper off of and did a dark water choil. And then I realized I didn't like this. Does anybody have one of these? They have like a really funky spine that came out like this and then back down. So I smoothed it out, got rid of that spine, and man, this just completely transformed this knife for me. I'll call this one the Flight of the Navigator now. Yeah, happy early birthday to you too, Homer. Waiting for UPS to deliver my CAAMCK kit. UPS is ridiculously late today. Yeah, you got back into guns. I can't afford that. I'm lucky I had got all the guns that I wanted when I did. Now I can pretty much just get knives. So it is what it is, right? 44. Thank you guys. It's too late for coffee because I'll be up all night and I need to get some rest. So if we do the giveaway tonight, should we do a dummy 13 or should we do a tray? Or should we do something different? Something we don't even know. Matt Morris still have that Phoenix Dragon if you want one. But if you guys call me tomorrow and sing me happy birthday, that'll mean everything to me. So um that I know some of you got my number. Call me and sing to me happy birthday while I'm sitting under the truck not being happy. That'll work perfectly. Yeah, I already got all the guns, bro, so I just need some knives. Actually, what I need is thermal or night vision right now. Jim Cox, I want to win a dark water dump tray. Yeah, Jim, what color? You do not want me singing to you, just saying, of course I do. I don't care what your voice sounds like. It's the thought that counts. It is all about the thought. Remember, you said that. I would love that, but I don't have your email. Purple says, yeah, Loki likes purple because Loki likes purple. Oh, sorry. That is that annoying when I'm flipping that? I just realized I was getting a little obsessive compulsive with that. What up, Coister? Oh yeah. Who? Ah, coffee. I don't know what else. I don't know. Got some new Vosteeds in. I really wish they would have did this one with titanium scales. The aluminum isn't bad. but I think titanium would be awesome on the full size. Now they did titanium on the Corgi V for a special edition, so if you're a knife person, the sound of flicking is so soothing. Your singing days are behind me. Well, turn around, then they're in front of you. And then you can call me and sing me happy birthday. All you got to do is turn around, then you can sing the right way. Man, this thing is sharp though. These are absolutely ripper um jimps on the back here. Ripper jimp. Is that like a river jimp? River chimp. That would look good in raw aluminum too. It would. But I don't know. I've never blasted aluminum. Maybe I'll take that stuff out there and blast them on a sample piece. All right. Well, tell Siska, thank you. We will keep her real name disclosed or undisclosed on here. Happy birthday to you, Mr. President. Wait, Vosteed needs to make a premium porcupine. I'd buy that. I've got the mediocre premium, which is well, actually, it's just like Ocean Micarta. Mid tier, upper crust. My birthday is next month. Told the wife I want knives and Olites. What's the other stuff you have 3D printed? Oh, what other stuff have you 3D printed? What have I 3D printed? I printed a tool for a Curtis. If you have a Curtis knife and you need their tool, I printed one of those Curtis tools. So I printed two of them because a gentleman wanted one. So I printed it for him and now I have this one. So I have an extra. Um, I printed some figurines. My kids are selling figurines to all their friends. So they're making some money for filament, which is pretty cool. And then, oh shoot, I got to print a snake tonight when I get off here. One of my nieces is getting a really cool snake for Christmas. Hopefully, they're not watching right now. And she wants it in rainbow colored, but I don't got nothing rainbow colored, so I'm just gonna have to pick one of the colors out of the rainbow and paint it for or print it for her. There we go. Flames 126 called me a fagoat. Thank you, Flames 126. Um, again, internet tough guys. Um, I don't understand that, but hey, to each their own. Just know that they would never tell you anything like that to your face because people are weak. Go away, Flame. I just checked in right now and you must be here. Use a PC because I still don't see it, but I email you later tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, he's not talking to me. Dragoon, but they. Wait, where's Dragoon at? Where is Dragoon? Dragoon! Nothing Vosti does premium nothing Vosti does is premium. Quit selling ocean front property in Arizona. I have one Vosteed that I think is premium. Actually, I have two Vosteeds that I think are premium. Um, hey Dragoon, box came in. Just want to let you know. Thank you so much, my brother. But this is my favorite Vosteed, and it is the Tyconic Tycon One. Hands down, my favorite Vosteed. These are Vosteed OEM'd for Tyconic, and they're no more. Like this, the only ones that are out there are going to be the only ones out there. So if you have one, don't let it go. or if you see one or you want one and you see one, you better pick it up because that's it. There's one run, period. So just letting you know on that. Have I tried the dump tray yet? Not yet. Um, Dewey, I just got a message from you. You'll have to just give me shoot me a message on instructions because it looks like a little bit more than uh what the tray what I was selling them for. So just I just want to be clear on it. So yes, Vosteed isn't premium in the sense of like other brands. I I kid, I am sure they have legit premium. I just can't afford anything they call premium. They have a new one that's coming out that's pretty beastly. I do really like the Ankylo, and you have one clearly, Dragoon. But you know, after getting these orange scales that you and Tristan have had, I love it. Like I just didn't mess with it with the gray scales, and even though gray is pretty much my favorite color, uh, the orange really hit it for me. And now I have Burkles doing that those gray scales, and they did them in Aztec teal with gray splatter. So I'm super pumped to get those in um, and rock it on this Ankylo. Uh, yes, Boston premium in a sense of like other brands that they make some decent knives for the price, and a porcupine with maybe Elmax or S35 and nicely milled aluminum. No, we want titanium scales so we can mod them. Aluminum is like this. It's cool, but really can't do anything with it unless you're going to paint it. So I love Vosteed for a while now. The Chaos, absolutely, Chef Rocky. Love the Chaos. Jim, if I want Vosteed to do anything premium, I want it to be the Hedgehog. Good. I am glad it finally showed up dark. I do not have one where you think those scales came from. Oh, I thought Dragoon. I thought you had this knife and then sold it to Projectiles Are Sharp, and then Projectiles Are Sharp sent me these scales. So I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Burke really does it up. I love his work. Too fat of a handle. If they make a Thai hedgehog, I'm in. Absolutely. Stop printing down here. My son. Okay, well, I guess my son's going to um, print, even though I was going to print a tray tonight for all this. So, ugh. And it's going to be loud down here. So, thank you, son. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. I got to grab my other premium Vosteed. Premium. Maybe I'll set this on here. Give me 1 minute. Okay, back in the saddle. Oceanfront micarta. There you go. I don't like the blue rings on there because they don't match, but I'm a weirdo like that. What do you got there? Ugh. All right, so this is my favorite Vosteed, and it's the Valhund. And I cut in some finger recess for the lock bar. I got this one from Rebel Rouser. It was blue, and I made it. I stripped the blue and made it a reverse tux, and I just absolutely love this. I mean, I think this is the way they should have came from the factory, uh, finger access and all here. So if you've ever had a Valhound, you know that that's probably the worst thing about it. Second worst thing is their stop pin location. And I might have talked about this last week, but you can see where it contacts the blade right there. So they can do better. Vosteed, you're better than that. You stop messing around and think about why we like knives and fix them, make them better, please. This is such an outstanding piece, and you're letting your personal feelings of it get in the way. Make them right, make them last for a long time. This is amazing. Two Sons names are the worst. Yeah, I'm tired of like random colorways too. Like, Dark, did you mail those? Dragoon, I need to know how many you wanted. I have 4 things printed right now. How many do you want printed? Hey, Tomcat, good to see you. Two Sons names are the worst. Yes, they are. And I may seem like I was a little harsh to Yue, but I there are some things that when the good idea fairy hits, it hits it hard and hits it in the wrong way. So tired of the good idea fairy. Stop. Just like 3, I want one for myself and at least one. Oh, I thought you wanted like a dozen of them, so I was like, it's gonna take a minute. Hey, finally caught another live. What up, Malcolm? How you doing, brother? 3. Okay, well, Dragoon, I'll get those out tomorrow. 1, 2, and 3 right here. Hey, where's the red one at? Okay. And I did a crazy one just to see if you'd like it. But here's blue. Unless you want a different color. But I can't remember if I haven't messed with this a whole lot. Actually, pretty much at all. But I think you slide that in there. How did that work? Maybe it's from that side. No, it's got to be from this side. Slide your teeth in. Check. Here. And then this goes into the handle. So, okay. Here's another Nip-X carrier so you don't have any sharp edges in your pocket. And it looks like it has the slider in for that little 711L wrench as well. So here's just another proto, I guess. So Lakeside 8, what up? That's a pretty cool name. Lakeside 8. Good name. When will Darkwaters Print Farm have a dozen printers running? The nip clip. It is very refreshing to see another Darkwater live stream. Yeah, Tomcat, I've missed you, man. I always harass you guys because I say you're out on other live streams winning cool prizes. So Cobra, 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 Cobra. Who is Lakeside 8? I feel like I know that name from somewhere, or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm tripping. Dark Side. Dark Side 6. Lakeside 8. Cool. I will get these in the mail. In the manana. In the manana. Also, good evening to everyone. Sorry about jump in and start talking about without a hello. Brando's, that's where we go. Okay, Brando's Blades. There we go. Cool. Brandon Blades. Here. Does anybody have a Valhound? And what do you think of it? I guess I went off on my tangent about that. But when I first got the Valhound, I was like, I like it, but that lock bar access was killing me. I didn't like where the stop pin hit. And then now that I have a little more capability in my life with modding, actually quite a bit more, uh, it's quickly risen back up to the top. Man, there's just something about a Laconico design. I mean, you could see his design language very plainly here, even between the two. Very good lines. Valhounds come back available every once in a while. I think they've had two restocks. Got to get the kids to bed. I'll see if I can jam back on after a good case. If not, have good night, everyone. I do not have one, but it sure looks fancy. Bling bling. I mean, I don't think they're very blingy. I made this one a little bit blingier. Blingier, is that a word? Blingy? Blingy blingy. I just yeah, I need to do a bass videotaping session. I have no idea, Nathan. I kind of wonder that myself, but that's good. I'm kind of getting burnt. I shouldn't say I'm kind of getting burnt out. I am burnt out with all the new knife releases. You can't catch them all. You can't chase them all. And I think what I like about like CRK, or say even a Demco, is they're a timeless design, right? Like they're distinct. They don't have to release a new model every 5 minutes. You just get like fatigue, and you can't really enjoy one knife because there's so many. And most of them are very appealing, and that's cool. But there is no like real staying power with a lot of these knives because then 2 weeks later release another one, and the other one's already forgot about. So I guess that's my like big complaint in 2025, which it's probably been like this for 10 years already, with all the new knife releases. But you know everybody wants to get their own knife design out there, and that's awesome, and I highly encourage you to do that. But come with that, just realize that you may only sell a fraction of what you would if it was something that actually had staying power and become an icon. It's hard to become an icon when the next best thing is out 2 minutes later. So it's like buying a computer. The day you take it out of the packaging, it's already obsolete, because they've already improved upon it. So I don't know, kind of at a loss being a knife channel and a EDC channel, and you can't even keep up with anything. So the Valhund is a definite Ray Laconico design. The Spyderco Edgerati came out after 16 months. I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out. Fixed blades with Asher knives have my full attention, with all the manufacturers' BS drops every 2 weeks. It's been blingified, maybe. I think that they need to focus on the blades that they already make and just make them better without the high prices. Yeah, like I think Kaiser had a good thing going with like the Sparrow, the T1. Clearly, they just released a new T1, and it's okay. But I don't know. I have some designs, and some of you have seen them, and would I think it'd be cool to have one? Absolutely, but I don't want to be a paper monster. I just don't want to design knives to make money. I want to design knives that it's going to be meaningful tool in hand, And something that you're like, dude, did you get so and so's knife? I mean, it is a must have, and it's something you talk about or you want it like generationally. Like, man, I want this for my. I want it to be so good that my grandkids inherit it. I think they need to focus on the blades. I already made. Oh yeah, I already said that with the high prices. I thought so. Hence the similarity to Artisan, which I love. I just got my first Kaiser. What did you get? Kaiser is doing it half right. They need to up their QC and stop splitting colorways so we buy two. Yeah, they do that on purpose. Uh, Either that or they're the most inept people on the planet. But I think it is more along the lines of business decisions, buying or making these colorways like, hey, we get the perfect color wheel. Okay, let's mix it up. And then whatever it lands, people have to buy two or three of them to get the color they want. And I don't like that at all. What up, Brian Kerr? The drop bear fixed. Okay, I saw that they did a deal on the little fixie drop bear, but so good my grandkids inherit it. Sounds like Arcane Designs maybe in your future. So I don't know. Maybe I look at like Stag Power. Like I feel like the Milita and maybe the Sheepdog are one of those designs that they could be lifelong designs. Like they have that staying power prowess to them. What's the knife with the green man on it? Um, this one is the Kubi Silo, and that's designed by James Lowe. And it's like a mid-tier. It's a 14C gigantic 14C 28-inch blade with titanium scales, and it's an absolute beast. I swear they do that on purpose too, but I'd rather them do that over being like Kubi and selling my card in 14C for 90. Hey, this is a $90 Kubi that I'd buy any day of the week. Titanium and 14C. What up? Kubi Beefcake. Yeah, the silo is something else. So did I say it was silo? So yeah, what up, Coop? This was the all dark wash version, and I took the scales off and I zerhoned them to give it a little more shine and give it just a little bit of contrast to the darkness already. Left the pocket clip dark washed, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good contrast. I mean, I was looking for a silo, but I just didn't know what to get, and I'm really glad that I did this to this one because it's kind of like a light reverse tux. Instead of being black, your parts are acid washed, and just business in the front, party in the back, right? So, want to trade? So, was that Fenrir set you had out on the first design or the V2? Uh, it's a top liner lock. So, is that what you're talking about, Jim? Let's see here. I have the same one. Maybe do that to mine, or may do that to mine. Yeah, I love the way it looks. It's a very cool contrast. So, recheck Fenrir frame lock today. What a freaking banger. You're at loss. Right now, my knife journey, I'm saving for a Wilson Combat Zon, and already said saved up and bought a Wilson Combat large in Cosi, but the Wilson Combat Zon is probably going to be 1750 to 2000 unless you have military discount, Uriah. I think you can save money on those Wilson Combats with that. Yes, sir. You did a fantastic job on that. Thank you, Mick. What up, Robert Willoughby? The red scales. Dark, I'm going to mail you my entity. No one wants to, but so let's mod the heck out of it. I don't know what to do to the entity. Um, I felt like it was pretty dang good out of the box. So I'm not sure what you would want done to it, but remember it is aluminum, and I really don't mess with aluminum scales all that much. So just keep that in mind. I'm serious. Would you want to trade? SC Knife Monkey, I have no idea what you're talking about. Trade what? Trade what for what? I can't agree to a trade if I don't know the terms. I think I fixed the design, but I'm not sure. Okay. No, I didn't check out your Gen 2 design yet. I apologize. It's been a little busy with Navy this weekend and getting back and then into commission today. So been kind of crazy. Hey, Homer, Uriah, good to see you again. I'll message you. Mine's not aluminum dark, it's Thai. Oh, it would be a concept entity, not a tenable entity. My bad. My bad. The Wilson Combats got discontinued in 2022. That's why they sell for 3 times these days. Shout out to the 307 from an old friend. What up, Don Maurer? How you doing, my brother? Actually, Don Maurer, you're a pastor now, aren't you? I believe Don Maurer is a pastor now. He grew up with him and his brother, and quite amazing people. I do remember the ham sandwich incident that one time, and this should probably make you laugh or repent, one of the two. Oh my gosh, that ham sandwich incident was probably one of the funniest things I've ever encountered in my life to this day, and I remember it vividly. If you don't remember it, I can remind you, but I just won't do it over the live stream. Oh my lord. Um, yeah, it was that was a hilarious day. Oh, ham sandwich. Oh my gosh. I joked about that when I was in the Middle East. Oh man. Don, are you in the great state of Washington? Or I guess it would be formerly great state of Washington, but I'm out in your neck of the woods if you are out there from time to time doing Navy stuff. All right, let's just not play with that. Oh man, I thought that kid was gonna die. You fed me what? Hand sandwich. The coast in a commie land. Yep, yep. Let's see. In Kelso. Okay, roger that. Mr. Ernie Mahia. ¿Qué pasó, mijo? So yeah, we're just talking about knives and oh, just got a message from CJRB right now. Mr. Russell. That's pretty cool. I wanted to open this oh, look what we got in here today. From Concept because they can. And it is the Concept Orion if you're in Japan, that's how you say that, or Orion if you're anywhere else in the world. But I'm going to call it the Orion because it sounds spicy. Not in that way though. But Don, hope you are doing well. Seriously, been way too long, and um, yeah, how cool is that? So cool to see friends from the past show up. So this one, well, you just did an unboxing, I guess. Wow, that is very unique with that blade milling on there. Case 9S. About 40 miles south of you, Uriah Lost. I'm in Kelso, Washington. Wait, where's Dawn at? Did you say, Dawn, you're in Kelso too? Dawn, I'm in Kelso. Oh, okay. Dawn isn't in Kelso. Uriah is. El Cap. El Cap, I got something for you. I didn't have your contact information, but I wrote you down for those scales. I don't even know how long ago that was, but if you want them, they're yours. If not, I'll put them on the market. So just let me know. Um, I love that design. It reminds me of the Pelican, which was probably their most underrated model. The Pelican was really cool, or is really cool. I've held one. If you are ever near, let's meet up for a ham sandwich. Let's do it. And I'll laugh the whole time about it. Long Beach. Is that in California? I've never been there. I mean, to Long Beach. Nice, Jim. Cap. What up, El Cap? Hi, Cap. Hey, Marco and Mick. So, that JB Stout, man, good Lord. JB Stout Designs. A lot of milling clearly in here. A very crazily milled blade. Yes, that is actual deep milling in there. Oh, it's serialized. 32 of 800. Huh. Orion. Stout design. Very neat. I wasn't for sure if I would get one of these or not, but I'm glad I did. I like that it's got that little ledge on the back where it can pull that blade forward. Looks good. Southwest Washington coast on the Columbia River. Oh, is that kind of like, is that by Portland or is that, or not Portland? Is it by Vancouver? How far from Vancouver would that be? Southwest Washington on the Columbia. Hi, Dragoon. You just got to look for something over the horizon. OTH, over the horizon. Mobile NX2FB. Astoria. Okay. Long Beach is close to the border too. Old people live there, from what I hear. Uh, I did some training over in Oregon, but I think that was right near Astoria. Is that Fort? Why can't Camp Rylea? That's where I was at over there, and it was a blast. Like I had a good time over there. Love Long Beach, Don, Jim. You guys live super close. That is cool. 2.5 from Vancouver. We are all like easy driving distance. Yep, easy driving distance. You know what I like about this flipper? It's very minimal. It looks pretty long down there, but back here it's just about right. That's just about right. Yeah. So, anyways, very cool design from JB Stout. Drive by Camp Arlia all the time. Yeah, that's why I thought Astoria sounded familiar. But all I remember about that area was getting a bunch of Dutch Brothers coffees because it was one crazy week, all the 911 coffees. And what a great time at Camp Rylea. So I wish this fuller here was functional. I'd love to be able to flick off that fuller, but pretty much as is. I could probably put a thumb stud in there, but it would cover up S35 VN. Not that that really matters, but it would definitely cover up Orion. And no gold hardware. Why? Is that steel? Probably. Huh. Crazy design. All right, what can I put away here? We'll put away Tycon 1. We'll leave you out. And we'll put away this one. Mr. Don. Don, how did you find the live stream, by the way? Out of curiosity. Does it say Dark Water on here, or does it say Morgan? Oh, I'm not even unboxing this for you guys. Am I 5x5? You guys got me all right? And he's back. Back again. I don't know. Pacific Northwest is the best, except for the people. Oh, this is that mobile. Because I think mobile won from me before. Yes. Um, I loved I love going out to Whidbey for military stuff. Most of my career was out in Whidbey actually, and yeah, it's I definitely love Washington. Again, politics aside, Washington is a wonderful state. Politics wise, Washington really doesn't like people or its citizens, just the taxpayer money. That's what it seems, anyways, from an outside perspective. I need that version of the Fenrir. Look at that. Oh, oh, that is just plain naughty. What up, Patrick? I heard, Patrick, you got into annoing. At least I saw that on the old Reddit. It's awesome. Got to give it to Concept. They know how to do 20 CV. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that does fit great in hand. They did good with this. Mr. Patrick. Awesome. Good to have you on here, Patrick. It's been a hot minute. I kind of deleted my, well, not kind of, I definitely deleted my, Whatnot app because, man, you could go broke on Whatnot. You're like, oh, I could buy that. I could buy that. And pretty soon, I think Patrick showed me his collection, and that was like 6 months plus ago. I was like, holy cow. And I believe Patrick is a prior service. So thank you for your service, brother. I'm dabbling. I wonder what happened. Yeah, I deleted it because I spent way too much money way too quick on there. I haven't printed out the backspacers yet, Jim Cox. So um, I will though. Same here. Whatnot is gone. I'm probably six figures now. Oh my lord. Yeah, yeah. You definitely had some hardware there. That's awesome though. I'm very impressed with this. This feels so good in hand. The only concept I have bought wasn't really happy with. It's with is the crew. I don't know what that one is. The concept crew. Huh. Never cared for Whatnot and bought one and never bought one dang thing on it. I bought too much, so I got rid of it. I mean, that was pretty much like legal gambling, right? That or is pretty much like legal gambling. Uh, Man, great, great. But you could see the difference what they did with the crossbar lock to the Fenrir. I mean, to the frame lock. Um, Slight differences. Man, this thing is like glue in hand. This fingerprint style, or I don't even know what you want to call it, but man, that is good. And it's contoured. The crossbar lock is flat scaled. Look how beefy that thing is. They pretty have extreme milling on the inside too, if you can see that. Wow. I may, just looking at it right now, add a little bit more curve to this finger choil. Uh, but it looks good. Yeah, very cool. Whatnot is the devil. I'd rather have the money back. Oh Lord, my friend. Yeah, I really love the Fenrir design. Which one would you guys choose? Would you choose this blade shape or this blade shape for the Fenrir? Let me know. Did you do the choil or is that factory? This is factory choil on this Fenrir here. I would not. I haven't touched really any of the Fenrirs. Actually, I don't think I have yet at all. Um, when you smash your finger, do you say "dang it" or "dang it"? Well, I'm on a live stream, and I'm trying to make this as family friendly as possible. And so, yes, I know what you're getting at, but yes, I'm way too hit or miss on crossbar. I like the right. Got the DA Dama one. Oh, okay. I kind of detox from whatnot now. But I think Patrick we're on Instagram too together. So the big choil. Definitely the one with the finger choil. I want the OG with less choil. Personally like the liner lock. The liner lock Fenrir is sweet. I'm digging the belly on them blades. So what up, Rebel Rouser? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm really digging this. They did good with this one. This one is awesome, but it's kind of a tank. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is a heavy beast. This one is. I mean, this has great balance. What up, everyone? What up, Wyvern? Good to see you. You know, Rebel Rouser. I was just talking about you, but I don't remember what it was for. I mean, this is maybe we're talking about this knife that I got from you. You know what's in your pocket, huh? That's a big one right there. Oh, I do love that there's jimping on here. Great. Love it. All right. Cool. Yeah, I definitely like that. Huh. So two good pickups from Concept. Gosh, what is a stout design called? Oh yeah, the Orion. Very interesting design. Um, I had the tenable version, and Rodney bought that one from me. I added a bigger choil to it, a definitely bigger finger choil, and that actually made that knife liven up a little bit. So I let Rodney tell you about it. I don't know. I probably won't do anything to this one except for I'm definitely getting rid of the gold hardware. I don't understand that, but I'll do something fun with this. This is going to get modded for sure. No Kodiak. Mine's been early, oddly. Man, very cool. Very cool pickups today on those. What else came in? I'm not going to open the Dualron. I guess I can. The other Dualron that I had, I broke when I was flipping it open, and it broke the lock bar off. How crazy is that? Oh man, this thing is stout, and that one is a stout. Haha, dad jokes. Terrible dad jokes. Boop. Stabby stab. What up, Rebs? Rebel Rouser. Oh, you know what? Pretty sure I got a box from you today, but where would I have put it? Interesting. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go look and see if I can find that box because Rebel Rouser sent me a box, and it should be sitting somewhere. Una segunda. Oh, you know what it was? I just remembered. Different. Shane sent me a package today, and that was this. I was like, wait a minute. This is the one that came in today. And I'm definitely going to try to blast this blue on here. I think the blue is too electric for my taste on that handle. Or maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. Got my Hawk 2 Talon yesterday. Absolutely love it. I want to see it. You just picked up a ProTech SBR. Little dude hits. Yeah, that is a very good knife. Um, I have an SBR. It was a Smoky Mountain edition, gray on gray, although that gray kind of looks bluish gray to me. But I have used the dog snot out of this thing and cut through a lot of things I probably shouldn't have been cutting with. But yeah, it's a good knife for sure. And it absolutely just rips open. God, just nice. Congrats, Rebel. I know you were hella excited for that one. Yeah, I love my Hawk Talon too. You should be a G and let me review the two concepts. Come on, Sever, you got more knives than I do. Dragon. Sever, what is your knife called? I need to be more up on it, but you have a knife design coming out, and I'm very curious about it. Oh man, that thing rips. I wish I had that traction. Yeah, if you're holding where it's smooth, man, this thing will. I mean, it'll pull out of your hand for sure. Les George SBR, yes. Good old Marine Corps, EOD. In fact, we were talking about him this weekend, but or 2 weeks ago on that trip. But yeah, there's the vulture for the Marine Corps EOD right here. What up, Dwayne? Good to see you. Hey, Dwayne, did you get your package? Just making sure. Uh, Made it start the festivities. Oh, it's 8:48. All right. You can review the new bison after I get through with it. What bison? Oh, that bison. Dragoon, I did send that message, by the way. I'm back like a vertebrae. Robo. Is that a concept Orion? It is. The concept Orion. I got kids screaming upstairs. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure they're fine, right? I wonder if one of those can studs would fit on here. A can stud for a concept. That other fender is only 164 with the code Darkwater, direct from concept. Hmm. Is that locked in there good? Oh, too thick. Dang it. Just too thick. It would look super nerdy on here though. I I just think these are ugly. But it would fit. It would work if you wanted it to. Home runs, Rebel Rooster, sup boy. The knife coming from KB is the Severum, and the one from Contuo is the Usurper. So, Sever, did you prototype your models before, or were they concept drawings? Just out of curiosity. I had a whole rant on that, but on earlier on the live stream. The Usurper. It is Patrick. Can you show me the action on the concepts, please? Doing that right now. These are just taken out of the package on the live stream, and so I haven't even really got to flip them. Definitely could be cleaned and oiled, but very good detent on this one. Just needs a little actual oil on it. And this one, I don't know, the ergos and the weight balance of this one is ridiculously good. I want a VECP bat. Yeah, this one needs lube for sure. Yeah, I like it. I like this one a lot. Actually, I like them both a lot, but a Les George SBR is 1,300 bucks. Short bladed Rockeye. I got a Demco Shark Cub, Sharkfoot 20 CV, and JW Gateway Barlow carbon fiber in my pocket today. That's awesome, Rebel Rouser. Hey, Shugs, what serial number on the Concept Orion? Was that the 800 one? Serial number 32. Screams of joy, I'm sure. Loud kid, yeah, screams of joy for sure. Loud kids don't worry me. Quiet kids scare the piss out of me. Wish I could, bro. Are you making YouTube content? Uh, Walmart special is still working good. That's awesome, mobile. Let's see here. I want to like the Orion, just not feeling it. Got a peel. Sweet dreams, everyone. Nathan Nedek, have a good night, my friend. I'm way too zoomed in. Sorry about that. I put zip ties on my knives before a thumb stud. I'm functioning over aesthetics. Nathan, good night. Because a quiet kid is either getting into something or breaking something or dead or plotting. Sever, yes, but it's all my plumbing shorts. I'm actually working on my first long form knife related. What up, Wyoming Adventures? Good to see you, my friend. Still not used to you on being on earlier. Can you please show a close up on the frame lock of the Fenrir blade? Wait, can you show a close up on the frame lock Fenrir blade? Here, is that close enough? Here we go. Model number K1034C1. We'll move it to the other side. Greg Schaub design, Fenrir. Very nice satin finish on here, complete with nasty fingerprints. Excellent lockup. Excellent contouring on it. Yeah, this one's a keeper. This one is definitely a keeper. Let's see here. Hi everyone. Washington, Darkwater. How do you think the milling on the Orion will affect the sharpening? Let's check it. Mm, I don't I don't know. You know, I don't know if I would use this one enough to having to sharpen it to where I'd really be finding out. You can see right here though, it is pretty thick. Even though your plunge grind is right here, it still tapers pretty decently, but it's still pretty thick to add those milling lines. So if anything, it's going to smile right here. But in this case, this is 100% belly knife. There is no flat. It's all round. It's a contour the whole way. I wouldn't even worry about that, to be honest. I think this would sharpen up great for a very long time. But again, this wouldn't be a knife I'm using hardcore anyways because of the milling. You know, a lot of the stuff I do, I focus on like skinning and gaming animals, including fish, and this milling would be completely horrible for that. Now, carrying like a gentleman style pocket knife and for clout, I guess this has all, or I would say A plus points for being innovative and actually just dead attractive on a knife. But as far as practicality for me out in the field, I wouldn't be using this one because of the letting fat deposits congeal in here, and meat and sinew and everything else like that. So I don't know. This would be like more of like a gentleman's or a street knife to me. So that's my take on that. Don Meyer, we will be rocking our Darkwater hoodies in the new year. What? You bought hoodies? That is awesome. Oh yeah, Don, you were asking about the Amazon link. That is on my YouTube page, actually. Now that I think about that, when you reminded me about the hoodies, but the Amazon link is on the YouTube page. So I think that milling is going to hold some schmoo. I agree. I have a weird story about my Orion. My buddy bought me one when my mom passed away. Serial number 78. One of my buddy's dog passed away named Orion, so I bought him an Orion, and his was serial number 78. Are they the same color? I am curious about that now because I wonder if they are limited to colors on the numbering or if it's crazy marketing, I guess. I see why you asked about the serial number now. I'd be worried about that too. I love that knife. I have the concept and tenable Fenrir. Wyoming cat scratch. Yo, Homer number. Number what, Rocky? I'm probably way behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. Sorry I had to put the birds to bed. 777. Hello, Rotato Chip. How are you doing? Clean those milled blades with parent is paramount. Is Yeah, that makes sense, Wyvern. What up, Metal Relic Art? Howdy, folks. Says help with gadgets. No, they were different. Lakeside 8 Rocky tucked in the new feathers. Chef doing good. Teaching is keeping me busy. Was my first day off in 7 days. Yeah, you've got your hands full there, Rebel Rouser. That's awesome. They limited each colorway to 800, so you should know that, Dark. You should know that, Dark. No, I don't. I don't know that. Like, I try to get info, and I'm like the last person to find out things, and I'm fine with that. If that's, I will, I will let you know something on that. Brando Rocky is right next to the warmer, all snuggled in. Oh, I see what you're saying. D Letterman. Good to see you. Haha, Chef is here. He's got the info. Yeah, I definitely like this. I don't think these ones are numbered. Nope. Fenrir's aren't. So, all right. Well, I think we should do a giveaway because I need to get up and shower because I have metal shavings all over me right now from grinding a spare tire out of my vehicle. So I know that sounds odd, but I had to do that right now. And it's in December. It's not that exciting in Wyoming, but tonight wasn't so bad. So sorry if I missed it and am late to the show. What's the knife with the blue and gray handle? This knife with the blue and gray handle is called the Vosteed Porcupine, and there's a thumb hole version like the or a thumb stud version. This one happens to be in blue ocean micarta or ocean blue micarta. I can't remember if that's the actual which way that name goes. But Vosteed, yeah, they do pretty good on knives. This is another Vosteed here. I like this one quite a bit better than the budget. This is like a more of a budget friendly knife. This one is a little more premium, but they're both good knives. I feel like on this they kind of copied the Quiet Carry Drift a little bit. I may be mistaken on that, but it's because it's a good knife. Doyle AMO says, "Hey, what's up, Doyle? Does that does not sound that does not sound odd? Sounds like Thursday. I was thinking the same thing, Lakeside. Brian's Blue Ocean one looks totally different. LMFAO. Yeah, they have different sides for sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm Maybe I don't know. All right, bought another Fenrir frame lock using your code, same as you have. Thank you, Cat Scratch. You'll love that. I'm telling you, you'll love the frame lock. This is ridiculously good. And I am going to anno it because you just got to with this color scheme. So I like the Vosteed Martin. Hope to get one someday. Dewey says that's a great knife. I like the Vosteed Martin. Oh, I do like the Martin too. I just want a premium Martin. I asked for the 330 for Christmas, Wyoming. That's what it's called. The pattern on Brian's scales is different for some stupid reason. I want to see what his looks like. I guess I better look at his videos. Yeah, because I have another Blue Ocean micarta, and I mean it's dang near identical to this one. And this one is my Corgi in the Blue Ocean micarta. And I mean it's just where they sand it off, I guess. One's a little tanner and one's a little not tanner, I guess. Oh yeah. Very cool. Oh, baby got a little gas. Patrick just sent me a video. I can't check it right now. Justin Ronan. I'll take a couple of pics and send it to you, Darkwater. Just sent you a message on Instagram. Says Patrick, yep, saw it. I just can't check it. Yes, I'm in love with it already. I have the plain Jane Damascus. The Martin, I definitely spelled it wrong. On the what up on the edge? Good to see you all. I'm glad to be here. Good to see you. I heard a frog. No, it was definitely not a frog. Baby got a little gas going on right now. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, me and my parents went out for Pizza Hut for lunch today. Thank you. That's what we have in our hometown here. Not much. I love the ocean micarta. I have the Naga with it. Oh yeah, that Naga. I've never held the Naga. Now it looks pretty impressive with that big old blade. Just picked up a Tiny Brothers fixed blade I have yet to open. I can't believe he tooted on a live stream. Martha, get the broom. That dark water's gone crazy. Oh man. Dragoon, thank you so much. Thank you to Dragoon for the nebula. I definitely appreciate it. The old Nebby. She pretty. Pizza Hut gas. Yeah, you don't want to be bound. No more Pizza Huts by me. I apologize, guys. That was gross. Ranchito is the bomb. Morning Chile. Yeah, my cousins don't even own it anymore. It's my cousin inherited it, and then his wife took it over, and it's not bad. Just it's just different. Um, I don't think we have any more Pizza Huts here. I need to check. That was an AI toot. It happens. I missed that one and the blue Rich Light. I should have bought the Rich Light from you, but I didn't. So yeah, this is super cool. It's no, I was gonna say this is the only original sheepdog size that I have. But I have the red denim. So I guess I have two sheepdogs. Is there room for two in a household? I don't know. Looks good though. I definitely prefer the bigger pivot look. Our Pizza Hut stinks. Wyoming Adventures, good to see you. You should have where it went, and I'll never see it again. Yeah, I kind of forget everybody who had knives. Actually, Rebel Rouser, do you have that sheepdog still, the blue denim Rebel Rouser? Because Rebel Rouser had one. Last time I had Pizza Hut, I got food poisoning. Oh, that's not good. What's that multicolored handle called? This is Nebula carbon fiber. This was a Nebula sheepdog. Nebula. Isn't that the name of the gal on Marvel? Nebula. Nope, sold it. I missed out. I just don't have all the money for everybody's knives. I try, and I thank you guys for supporting me when I sell knives. Um, oh, I just noticed the difference in the thumb holes. Which thumb hole do you prefer, the oval or the teardrop? That is crazy. Actually, it looks like an exclamation point from this angle with the thumb stud. I don't eat out much because of that. Yeah, food poisoning will taint you for life. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy by Karen Gillian. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I haven't been back. That teardrop with the stud is awesome. I like it with the burgundy one. It's red, okay? It's red. Product denim. What does it say? Love it freely, take it easy. Product denim. Mm, mm, mm. Interesting. I mean, it did look like denim, and then I put Mad Wax on it, and now it looks like it's solid rich light. Crazy. Yeah, I ran myself out of money this year. I need to figure out selling them on Blade Binge, and I'm looking to bring it up a live stream if I can get the guts to go on live. Why would you need the guts to do it? Just do they both function well? Oh yeah, these knives? Foshizi. Well, for sure. I know Dragoon. He wasn't going to own a knife that didn't function well. And then this one, I adjusted the detent just a hair, and it is fall shutty. Did you see BEEDC's knife he's dropping? Brian did a nice job. Nope, I did not. How's your mom and dad doing? They were the nicest folks at Mount Calvary. Um, they're doing good. Just had lunch with them today. They just retired. They sold their restaurant after 27 years, and yeah, having a good old time. The thumb nook. This one needs jimping though. More jimping, please. He really did, Wyvern. I was super excited to see when he shared it with me a little bit ago. On the edge, me too. Afraid to go live. That is. Now, smooth black blade or stonewashed black blade? Huh. I don't have the gift of gab in person. I guess I could jimp it. What up, Dan? Jimping is a fun word. Yes, sir. Good to see ya. Uriah lost. Oh, Wyoming is here now. Hey, Dragoon. Brian is a great dude. Definitely going to support him and grab one. I didn't know he. Well, he did tell me he was releasing one. He didn't show it to me, so I guess I'll just pick one up. Stonewash black, stonewash. Yeah, definitely cool. What up, Ground Fog? Awesome. All right, I'm gonna put these down. Done playing with Knibbies. Put this one up in here too. I'm running out of room. Okay. All right. So yeah, if anybody wants an RTB tray, again, they're $20, and again, that is shipped to you, and five of that dollars will go to shipping. The other 15 will go directly to restoring the bond. So if you want to donate to a worthwhile cause. This is a disabled veteran nonprofit that is mine. And if you want to see what we do and you missed the rant on what RTB is all about, you could check out my Instagram page or soon to be our website. 100% of the proceeds go to our veterans. Our operating costs are very minimal. I should say it's like 93% of our proceeds. We're not like Wounded Warrior where they get like 3% and the rest goes to CEOs. We don't take any money. We go and treat our veterans world class and have a great time. So if you'd like a EDC parts tray, or I think we have a dump tray now too. I haven't done it yet, but $20, and you'll get one of these wonderful trays and help out a wonderful cause. So um, definitely appreciate your support. What's the black blade on the table? Says Dan. This black bladed one is the Vosteed Valhund. Dark, can we get the one like teal and black? You want this one right here? Dragoon, is that what you're saying? Okay, cool, brother. I will get one after Christmas. I don't know about the Wounded Warriors or Tunnels to Towers. Now I know for a fact Tunnels to Towers is pretty awesome. My parents donate to that one. It paid for my. I know actually a couple veterans that Tunnels to Towers paid for their houses, and I absolutely love that. Um, they're huge. Of course, I guess if you get shown on TV, you probably get pretty huge as an organization. So, but yeah, check out Restoring the Bond. That's my organization. Super small, super intimate. I know, Patrick, you are. Yeah, I think, weren't you saying you were Army or Air Force, if I remember right? Uh, I have a Valhound in a different color. Yeah, this one was blue and black with a gold stud, and I changed that rather quickly within actually about an hour of getting this knife. So thanks for the info, Darkwater. That's awesome to hear. Air Force for 21 years. Awesome. Sorry, I just had to check that. Kelly, I saw what you're saying. If you send Brian a message, since I'm on here right now, tell him if he wants to trade me, I'll trade him that so he can have that one that matches. I have no problem with that. I just got it in today. But if he wants to trade it, I'll definitely do it. So, well, not a vet because I wouldn't have been able to join. That happens on the edge. When you say we can get that colorway, what are you talking about, Dragoon? But yes, if you want this tray, I will send this to you. These are new, other than me sticking knives on them right now. So if you want, I'll put it in your package for tomorrow. You just got to let me know. That would be cool. We literally just got it like 2 days ago. Oh, you know what? When you're never mind. Yes, Kelly. Of course, I would trade you for that. I see what you're saying. Your husband Brian. I got caught up in the BEEDC Brian's design. I don't know. My mind is gone. Where's his mind gone, woman? I don't know. I had a Valona, Dan. I thought I brought one to drill one weekend. Jolene said hello. Hello, Jolene. And thank you, Chef Rocky. That is awesome. I definitely appreciate that. So let's do a quick giveaway, guys. Um, I need to get upstairs and shower. Again, I'm feel or covered with metal shavings right now. So, yep, 21 years. Thank you for your service. That is awesome, Patrick. Holy smokes. Holy smokies. So, um, there's another knife that I got in today I was going to open, but who knows? Who knows where it went? And oh, you want an extra one? Okay, I will get. You want two teals then? Okay, I will put that in your bag, and I will get another one printing tonight since we just changed out the filament. Now the blacks are going to be slightly different. This one is dark charcoal, which is pretty much black, and then it is actual black that's in there. So one might be a shade lighter black, but just so you know, that's why there will be a difference. I used my dark charcoal up first. William Hornbostel, how you doing? All right, I'll get this in your package right now and get another one rocking and rolling. Wait a minute, who's that? There's Dragoons. So yeah, right now already printed out. I have teal, black, and orange and black. So if you want one of those, these are ready to ship. But anything else, just let me know. Send me the money and I'll print it. And I mean, I have yellow, I have neon green, I have OD green, uh, flat dark earth, I have gold, silver, um, of course, blues. I got purple. I do not have pink. Don't ask me for pink yet. But that's what I have so far. Sweet as long as it's dual color with the teal, that thing is sweet. Brown sugar. I like the orange. It is a thing for me. Well, OT or on the edge, if you want these ones, like I said, these are $20. And if my mods or somebody will put up my PayPal, which is Darkwater Actual at gmail.com. $20, you'll get one of these sent to you tomorrow. But I also got to get your address. Don't put it on the PayPal. Hit me up on Instagram or send it to my email address, please. Your address. Missed out on a cool whale for $100 on Neve's channel. It was too slow. Holy cow. Oh, the cool whale. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I need to take a phone call. Family passed away last night. Bye, everyone. Well, we'll be praying for you, Wyoming Adventures. Thank you. Sending prayers. Say, that niche channel was so nutso. Some great deals to be had. When was that sale for Neves? So, uh, Outdoor Wilds received. Okay, cool. What do you think of that ground fog? It's funny because as soon as you did that, I figured out how to do two tone, and I would have just sent you a two tone. But hopefully you like it. He did a live. Yes, it was. I came here right before you went on. No offense to Jared, but after his mix up with Whatnot order from him, never again. You too, brother. Thank you so much for your support, and definitely appreciate that. What's your opinion on the McNeese Dixon or Mac 2 3.5? Uh, I've never had the Dixon. I know a few people in here have them, and the Mac 2 3.5 I've never held. I had the Mac 2 3, and it was tiny. Um, and then Rodney on here bought it, and I don't know what Rodney thinks of it, but I thought it was sweet. It was just for some reason, a 3-inch blade for me is perfect. The 3-inch blade on that one combined with the handle, actually, it was the handle that was too small for me on that. So I was told you should have got the 3.5 because it's perfect. So all I know is the Mac 2 3.5 is supposed to be, the timeless quintessential design. So I have 5 Fenrir. Yeah, Rodney says you need one of each. Sorry to hear that, Dragoon. He's always been really great with me over the past couple years or so. I have two Mac 2 3.5s and one Dixon, and Shane loves them all. I have both. The Dixon is possibly the best working man's knife on the planet. That is very true, Rodney. You guys are awesome. All right, so how many? Man, we got 45 people in here. That's awesome. Put these. Man, I got Fenrirs everywhere, don't I? A knife per tray keeps the doctor away. The action of the Dixon is better out of the box, in my experience. Some people don't like the larger size, though. It did look huge. You love the McNeese until I foobarred the sharpening on it. Uh-oh. I don't work. I just collect knives. OTE. It wasn't a on the edge. It wasn't a big deal. It just took him 3 weeks to ship it out, and then he only sent part of the order. But have y'all double tap the screen and like the chat or like the video if you would. Double tap the screen or hit the like button. I definitely appreciate that. McNeese Dixon, overbuilt beast with buttery action, Magna Cut that laughs at edges, and tie scales tougher than your gym resolutions. Heck yes, but your bank account with might with a that's awesome. Your bank account with a restraining order. What up, Dan Stan? Good to see you. Yeah, I do want to check out another McNeese at some point, but I don't know. There's some other American knives I want to pick up beforehand. I definitely like Nathan Cooper let me borrow. Oh Lord, what is that called now? The medium slicer from Curtis, and that is a sweet knife. Uh, I don't hear a lot of love on them, or like I don't see them everywhere, I should say. But I really do like that medium Curtis that he sent me to check out. So Dixon, tougher than that T1000. Darkwater knows I have a few knives. Tenable Entity has the best button lock action I've ever used. Um, I think the Entity is a wonderful action. I still think the best button lock that I've had, even better than Protex, is the Purvis Mark IV. And, but I know Rodney doesn't like the blade on this one. It's not for everybody. I absolutely love this monster. Uh, my favorite button lock, hands down. And this one, I processed an antelope with it in the field, brisket and pelvis including. So pretty dang tough for a button lock pocket knife, if you ask me. And I think he only has like 4 of these left. So I think he has like 2 of the bronze satin like this, and then like 2 or 3 of the stonewash version. So if you guys are interested in one of Purvis's, uh, you might want to pick him up because he has Black Friday pricing on him right now. And tell him Darkwater sent you. Maybe he'll hook you up with even better deal. I don't know. He definitely didn't tell me that, but hey, it doesn't hurt to try because he definitely knows I've been pushing this knife hardcore because it is that good. And it's just it, you know, let's help him sell these out. Handful left. This is the Purvis Blades Primordial Mark IV. Dead Man Knives. Yeah, and just the ting that this one makes too is pick up over the phone here, but It does sing. Love it. I'll leave it out because I want to play with it. I want to play with it. I want a popsicle. Where can I order one? Um, Go to look up A Purvis, Purvis knives, and it should be on his website, Primordial Mark IV. Or hit him up on Instagram. Oh, probably not talking about the same thing. I'm flicking my bug out. This thing is awesome. Wow, only $199. Yeah, so this is titanium and MagnaCut, and it's awesome. I promise you, you won't go wrong with it. You said bug out. I need to get one too. My Walmart bug out. Oh yeah, baby. Knife of the year. that that action. Oh, it actually blends in with the tray. How about that? Dark, do you have the Purvis Rook? That thing looks sweet. I don't. I almost picked up his progeny, which doesn't that mean offspring or children? One of his progenies the other day, but I think I missed out on it. The guy never wrote me back. Gotta love the Ozark Grail. Oh yeah, yeah. As soon as I got through the burnt edge, this thing was wicked, or is wicked, I should say. The edge from the factory though left something to be desired. I promise you that. Cloister, that knife Dark had out is in stock at A Purvis Knives. Oh, it's right here. What do you what do you want for nothing? A rubber biscuit? What do you want? What what do you want for nothing? A rubber biscuit? I have to read that 3 times and I'm not sure. Anyone needs a knife sharpened, hit me up on Insta. I want a Pacheco Rook. If anyone is interested in a SOG knife, they are buy one, get one fixed blade folders. Wow. I still don't have an Ozark Trail because I personally don't want to go to Walmart. I really don't like the Walmart where I live. Understood. The Belushi. All right, let's do a giveaway. If you guys would post the giveaway rules right now, I'd appreciate it. I do have some new Ozarks I'd like to give away tonight, or at least one. And then I'm going to do a Christmas special. See if War Room can stay up a little bit once in a while. What's a rubber biscuit? I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. Did he say rubber biscuit or am I tripping? Rubber biscuit. Rules are Dan wins everything. Blues Brothers. I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so I don't remember any of the lines from that movie. And I usually know a lot of lines. Ramses! Knife of the last year. I love my Ozark. Ozark Valor for the knife of this year. I did have the Valor. It's pretty cool. There was a song back in the 70s or 80s called Rubber Biscuit. One guess only. U.S. shipping only. Closest without going over wins. Must be a subscriber to the channel. Must love freedom. Must be 18 years or older. Blah blah blah. U.S. resident or U.S. residents only. Dan Stan, I do not like your rules, sir. Win Kelly with the save. Woo, yes, Blues Brothers rule. It was my birthday on the 6th. I win everything. Sorry, Dan. It was your birthday? I live 15 minutes from the prison, the film The Blues Brothers, Collins Street Prison. The Valor is good. At least the second one I got was, not the first one. I have come all I have come to chew bubble gum and win knives, and I'm all out of bubble gum. That reminds me of Duke Nukem. I lose so others don't have to. I forgot the rules. One guess, one goes to 18 shipped US, right to refuse. Oh, yeah. Closest to without going over. Unless there is a tie, then we go to a second round and knife off, and then it is closest to the number. Yep, turn 39. 39. Classic they live line. Joliet, Jake, Joliet, Illinois is 15 minutes from me. LOP, I see that you're messaging me. I just can't check it at the moment. All right, so let me get a number wrote down real quick, and it will be on pink because that's the notepad I have right now. We have 45 people in here, so let's do 1 to 100 because I'm super original like that. And we are going to choose a number in that range. And let me think. And I have chosen a number. So whenever you start it, we are ready to rock, and roll. So here we go. Numbers out. As soon as Sheila or whoever, Stacy, somebody hits green, we will get it going. Kelly is. Oh, oh, oh. Dan. All right. 67 for Fed Harrison. Al Cap, were you interested in those scales? You just got to let me know so I don't keep bugging you about it. Who is Fuchsy artist? Diggy diggy duck, diggy 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 dope, diggy diggy duck, diggy 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 duck. All right, getting up. I just emailed. Oh, Roger that. DSFKS to Williams says Dan Stan, Master Sergeant. Who hasn't got an Ozark Grail? Kind of curious about that. The letter 17, not vulgar. Fuchs. Well, I know I dated a girl. Last name was Fuchs, and she pronounced it Fox. So I don't know. Not being vulgar either. Pretty cool though. All right. So thank you for being on my channel. No, not I says no Ozarks here. All right. We still got some numbers coming in. Cannot get them in Canada. Uh, oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Jay. That I think that letter I sent was like $6 or something, if I remember right. I don't have an Ozark, says Wyvern. I have both the old and the new ones. I have one, so I'm legit. No, says Rodney. All right, so who is I'm out the Ozark crew. All right, so I think everybody's got their numbers in, was what it looks like. We'll give it one more minute, and then I'll have Kelly hit the old stop sign. And We'll give away the. I am not sure what color this is. I don't know if it's smoke gray. We'll call it Gunsmoke. The Gunsmoke Ozark. It says green, and this one's called a Shaft Lock. Shaft. So, all right. The number we have today, putty green. It's pretty, for sure. 92, new in 1990. There's BEEDC, 1992. The number is 92, and I saw someone really close to that. So if you guys help me find that, that is a 9 and a 2. And I'm pretty sure that's Jesse Duncan. But if you guys help me look at the numbers, Dewey was really close right off the bat at 85, but I'm pretty sure it's Jesse Duncan at 91, which is one off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Jesse Duncan that got it. So, what up, BE? Miss talking to you, my friend. It's been a hot minute since we talked. Jesse Duncan. And yeah, BE's got a design and hasn't showed me. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. My gosh. Jesse Duncan, I have your address. I know I do. But Dewey, you were so dang close. Where's Jesse at? Nice. I never win the numbers game. You won tonight. You won dead on. You can't say that any longer. Congrats, Jesse Duncan. You have won the prize. I told you I was going to lose. Well, at least you tried, Ramses. Ramses. Yeah, Brian. I I want to see Brian's knife. I guess 16, which is 91 upside down. Hey, that's pretty cool. Didn't even think about that. I like that new design. Missed it by that much. Thanks, y'all. I have that knife too. Congrats, Jesse. Ramsey Silent, good to see winner because I believe in you. My first Ozark Grail and a nice color. All right, so Jesse Duncan, do you want it in the minty premium packaging, or are you okay if I like fold this over because it just doesn't fit? Um, I do follow you. I just don't even get on the internet anymore, as you can tell. You know this. Um, yeah. So if you don't care if I fold this over, I do not need the packaging. Roger that. I'm just gonna fold it over. Oh, Ozark went above and beyond with this. It's tougher than the knife scales. I don't need. All right, so let's. I want to check one of these out because I haven't had this. I have the white version, off white or whatever it is. Oh, you know what, Jesse? Actually, I'm going to give you a choice, Jesse. Jesse, you there? Jesse, you there? You can open it if you want. I'm going to give you a choice. Here is an OG Grail, um, a Walmart Grail or Ozark Grail with the OD green, or here's the same one with black scales and a silver blade, unopened, called the Sonder, which it's literally this with black scales and a silver blade, or this version. I personally like this version because it's lighter, but it's just me. But I will give you your choice. My bug out version that I have is the Wixco Drax. The Wixco Drax is amazing. You want the middle one? Is that what you're saying, Jesse? I'm definitely grabbing one of those BEDC. I love the knife and I'm supporting my brother. So middle one? Yes, okay. Yeah, I have been so pleasantly surprised with Wixco. I wish they were like a little easier to communicate with. But Paramonster and Wixco is awesome, in my humble opinion. Where you at? Here you are. Yeah, this has been pretty awesome. Absolutely killer action on this. Very snappy. Very cool look. My oh yeah, I better put your name on here before I space it. Oh, come on, right, please. Okay, so I've got you on here. Um, and I'll get it all wrapped up for tomorrow. And this will be sent out same time as those trays. If you want one of those trays, Jesse Duncan, let me know. I'll send them together in the same packaging to save on shipping. The Family Man of Five, 9 months. Anybody doing just jumped in to say, hey, BEEDC, did you put your membership? Oh yeah, 12 months. The second 1 year um, post today. So we have 12 monthers in here. And I think BE was the very first person to become a member of the channel. So thank you so much, Brian, for staying with me and giving me all this advice and and more importantly, just being my friend and hearing me out and being a shoulder I could cry on. So, Jesse Duncan, what color would you like? And if you don't like any of the colors here, I'll make one. So just let me know what color and if you want it two tone or not. Thank you, Darkwater. Coister, 10 months with the Anchor Crew. Man, that's awesome. 1 year, baby. Woo woo. Oh, yeah, Mick Ranger, too. Yes. Platinum. I can't remember what color I did for the 1 year. It should change at 1 year. Maybe I messed it up and didn't change it. I don't know. Good night, all. Darkwater Actual, good night. Good night, brother. Oh, yeah, go Navy. They beat Army. Just messing. It's always good to have the Army Navy game every year. I didn't even get to watch it because I was doing Navy things. So, um, yeah, what a game. I just saw highlights. And no matter who wins, they're all winners. They're good dudes. So I'm at 11 or 12 months. Well, I'm out of here, dudes and dudettes. Love you all. Says on the edge. Good to talk to you. I hate to sleep off the deck. I hate to lose my favorite sea captain. You're my brother in Christ. That's the most important thing. That's absolutely right, says or Mick Ranger. Scroll down too far to see some scary live out there. Later, OTE. Laid off Pete, 10 months. Glad I could join. Still waiting on my purple Fenrir. I was trying to think, did I not send one? I can't remember. Did I sell a purple Fenrir? Laid off Pete, I saw a message come in from you. I didn't get to check it, but I definitely appreciate you, man. And thank you all for being a blessing to me. And again, I'll be hit or miss tomorrow. It's my birthday, and I'll probably be underneath my son's truck putting on new rear shackles. So, anyways, love you all, and thank you so much for the support. And I'll just say a quick prayer because I need to get upstairs and go to bed. Well, get showered and go to bed. So, anyways, dear Lord, thank you so much for your blessings, and thank you so much for allowing me to do this and spend time with my friends and talk about fun things. But I just thank you for your blessings And thank you for the subtle and sometimes not so subtle reminders that you are God and that you are in control. And help us to keep our faith and put our faith in you if we don't already. And just let us have a wonderful week and just in preparation for your celebration of birth, the real reason for the season, Father. So we love you, Jesus, and thank you so much for your grace and your mercy. Oh, that grace. We love you, Father, and amen. So, hey, thank you, Brian White. 44, that's right. Um, you guys have a wonderful week. And yeah, if you have my number, give me a call tomorrow. I think it'll be hilarious to get a bunch of birthday phone calls just to annoy my family. Oh, they're probably listening. So then they're going to be used or ready for it. But, anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. And if you need anything from me, hit me up. Jesse Duncan, shoot me a message on what color you would like because I don't remember seeing it on here, and I will get it printed out for tomorrow. So you guys take care, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.